Hello, welcome back to my channel. We're going to open, this is the Slay Glam box. I don't know if this is both January and February because January's shipped late, so we'll see. I did get 2 shipping notices, but it kind of seemed like they were going to ship them both in one package, so I don't know. When I open this, I'll be able to figure it out because I know what palette was in the January box, so let's take a look and see what we've got. Also, as you're watching this, I will have put it in the thumbnail, so I will have figured it out. So as you're clicking on this, you'll know if it's both or one or the other. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed and let's see what we got. This is $25. I think it's supposed to be 5 full-size items. Occasionally there's bonus items. Mostly, not all indie brands, like super indie brands. And I think that's all I have. January's shipped late, and they did contact, at least I was contacted. And they said people's were going to get shipped some of like January. Okay, I think I have both of them here. Okay. Where's this February's? Oh no, okay. It's both. I figured out. This is February stuff, and I think this brush set is part of February, so we'll set this off to the side. Oh, I'm kind of bummed that I ended up with one of the palettes. I'm actually gonna grab mine because I own it. There were 2 variations, and I ended up with one of the palettes that I already have, so let me grab. Let's take a look at January's first, and then the palette that I already have is part of February's. For February, we get 2 palettes, but one of the variations, it was this and one other one, and then everybody was going to get the Lotus Love, I think is what it's called. So I ended up with a duplicate, but that'll be good for you guys because I will put it in with my giveaway stuff, and I'm going to do a giveaway coming up at some point. Okay, so the first thing is clear. It says Clear and Clear. It's a More Us. We've gotten some stuff from that brand in here before, and this is an eyeshadow primer. It says matte finish. Not sure why it's split. Is it 2 different shades? It kind of looks like they are slightly different undertones on camera. In person, it's really hard to tell. Let's see. Kind of looked like one was a little bit more of a yellow based in the viewfinder. Just says matte finish, Clear and Clear, so I'm assuming there is a difference. Yeah, this one looks more yellow on camera and this one looks white, but in person they don't look different, and it just kind of feels like Vaseline. And it's supposed to be an eyeshadow primer. Like I said, it's a little bit greasy feeling, so I'm maybe as more of like a glitter adhesive. Rubbing it in, it's not too bad. I'd be interested to see how that grips because like it is a little bit greasy. It does rub in, so it's something you would need to rub into your eyes. Eyelids, probably. It just says this primer will give you smooth lids for better blending and longer crease-proof wear. Okay, what does it say? How to use. Apply directly on eyelids with a cotton bud applicator and blend with fingers. Give it a minute to dry before applying eyeshadows. Okay, so yeah, you would rub it into the eyelid and then kind of let it set. So that's interesting. Again, I'm not sure why it's split because they both look like they're clear is what it says. So I will have to go on the website and take a look. I don't remember if there's usually a card in Slay Glam. I don't think there is. They do full spoilers, I think, on their Instagram page. So I don't see a card. The Ice Cream Beauty box and bag do give you a card. This next one is from a Muse. It's a Vivid Lips lip liner in the shade Ginger. I'm just going to twist this until the plastic, there we go, comes off. I feel like we've gotten some things from the Muse brand in here before, but I don't, maybe a lip, I want to say it was probably either a lip gloss or like some sort of eye glitter thing. I can't get it off there. It's looks like the tip might have broken off in the lid. It's a wooden pencil. I actually prefer the wooden ones. It's a little bit dry, but once you get it going, it's better. The wooden ones sharpen better. To me, the plastic ones never sharpen right, and they end up looking super mangled over time. So I prefer the old school wooden ones. I'll try and get that plastic off later. I still have plastic in my mouth. There we go. Okay. This is from Beauty Creations, and I will say, I think it's from the Ice Cream Beauty Box. It may have been Slay Glam. I don't know how long I've had this, but the eye bases, I have a black one and a pink one. They run about $5, which is way cheaper than the Pia Louise ones. I'm sure the Pia Louise ones are more pigmented, but for the price, these have been really good as far as a colored base goes. So I am hopeful. Excuse me, it looks like we got Passion Pink and Coral Flush. I'm hopeful that these will be good, because it seems like this is a very affordable brand. So there's the two shades. Definitely a difference in tone. There's a little bit of a fruit smell too. Let's see. There is the pink. These look like they have a white base to them, so if that is not something that you care for, then just be wary, because look how pastel-y, and that's why I was looking at the pink one, because it looked, the color almost looks off, but when you blend it out, it looks so much better. So yeah, these definitely do have a, getting fuzz on them, a white base to them. So some people like that, some people don't. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Those are nice. I don't remember again what the retail was on these because there's no card. I swatched this, so I'm just gonna try and throw some of the boxes away as I go, because I end up with a mess if I don't. Okay, so the next thing is again a More Us. This is a matte lipstick in Always Nude. It is a pretty color. I could get the plastic off. I've talked about this in videos. A couple of you guys laughed. It's like opening a CD from back in the day with the plastic. At least there's not stickers on these. Sometimes we get both, like with DVDs. They're trying, and CDs, like they're trying to keep them fresh. This has a little bit of like a vanilla smell. I don't mind this color. Again, this has a little bit of a white base, so it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I think with the right face makeup, that's pretty. And again, has a nice, it's like a florally vanilla, but not in a bad way. Okay. And then the palette looked interesting. This is the Rasha Cosmetics times SS. This is the 4 Seasons. My friend Christine, I think, was telling me that Rasha is owned by Slay Glam, so this is their brand, I think, is what she said. So this is what the outside looks like. And then you have a row, I'm assuming, like spring, summer, fall, winter kind of a deal. And there's 2 mattes and 1 shimmer for each row. So you can wear it, you know, dark and light, shimmer on the lid, or you can mix and match. But I thought the concept for this was cute. Let's look at this hot pink. Oh, that's pretty. Definitely dual chrome. It's got a nice shift to it. That's pretty. Let's see. There's the green. Very pretty. I don't know if the blue has the blue. Looks like the pink and the blue might be duochromes, and then the green and the orangey are just like a very, you know, pretty metallic shimmer, because this blue looks like it has a purple shift to it. So yeah, that's cool. Very pretty. Again, if you follow them on Instagram, they do reveal everything, and I did see pictures for this. So I was excited about that. Okay, so that was January. I apologize, it's going to be a longer video. I was just looking at the timestamp. Okay, so like I mentioned, let's see, there's some lip things. Let's move January's cleared over, and then everybody was going to get 2 palettes. It was either going to be Shade of Roses, which I already own. I will show you mine. I have actually raved about this palette. I got it a couple years ago when I had this the first time. I forget what the other palette was. And then everybody got Lotus Love by B. Bella. So let me show you mine. And this was also in my Valentine palette video, because it is Valentine themed. So, and this is available on B. Bella's website. I want to say last time I looked, it was around $12 or $13, so not bad. Shades of Roses, and this was a Valentine release a few years ago. It does have a press glitter. Is this one a press glitter too? This one is right here, and I think it's a shimmer with little like micro glitters in it. So it's not a straight glitter and that was the shade XO. Mia Moore is a straight press glitter, but like I said, my palette's a couple years old, and these are still like creamy and emollient. You wouldn't have to use a glitter glue with these, and I did test them out. I normally put one down, but you don't need, most of it came off. So they're very creamy, and mine's a couple years old, but this is what it looks like. Really nice Valentine's palette, and I like, you do have kind of a burgundy red shade, but I like that you've got this dark plum, and then there is a brown. It's technically a matte with sparkle, but the sparkle blends away. And then I don't know, I just think it's a really good palette. Like I said, I like the shimmer here, and then the others are just really pretty metallic. So I will put this in with my giveaway stuff, and then let's look at the other palette. Yeah, I was hoping to get the other one. The other palette that I have from them, it's a pastel palette. I'm pretty sure it came in a Slay Glam box, but this is Lotus Love. It has like good vibes on the packaging. It's pretty. And then let's see, the inside of this looked really nice. I'm gonna say, I think there's one pressed glitter in here. I don't think, maybe they're not. No, they're shimmers. So there's no glitter in this one. There's Sunlight, looked like a pressed glitter at first, and then Water Lily is the other one. There's no pressed glitters. They're all metallics like this, or shimmers. So there's those two. And then I'll hold this up a little bit better. Really, really pretty color story. More like spring, which we are getting into spring. So, Lisa, I forget what the other palette. I don't even know if the other palette was a B. Bella palette. I don't remember. So this was a variation option. And then I don't know if the other things, I think these were all the same, unless there was a discrepancy, like differences between like the lip colors. So we got 2 liners from a Muse. This one is Cola, and the other one is Pearl Pink. Oh, that was easy to take off. I didn't even realize there was plastic on here. I've been getting into lip liner more recently in the last like year, and I'm somebody, I don't buy lip liners, so I don't mind getting them in boxes. I think I probably bought a couple ColourPop ones, and then I know I bought a NYX red one because at one point in time I did not have a red liner, but I generally, it's not something that I go out of my way to buy, so I'm happy to get lip liner in subscription boxes. And I do declutter some because I don't have it. I have more room now than I did, but let's look at Cola. And again, these are pencil, which I like. I used to only have pencil eyeliners when I used to do makeup on other people because that's the only true way to sanitize. You sharpen it in between each client, but there's both colors. But like I said, I just think they're easier to sharpen in general, and they don't look like they've been chewed up by a garbage disposal. So there's the lip liners, and then there is a Manzi Moy Laboratories of Nature. This is a wine lip tint, Dare to Dream. Lip gloss, it says waterproof, rose coral, and then it looks like a little wine bottle. I don't know if this is the same one that went viral a few years ago, or if this is, you know, a different company. It smells like grape juice. That's funny. It's a pretty color. Hopefully that dries down. We're gonna see. It looks like it's moving around on my hand, but part of that, I don't know exactly where I put the eye primer, so that could be why it's like, if you water paint or have seen water paint where it's like starting to move around, it doesn't want to absorb. It could be on the eye primer, but there is that. I think it's funny that it smells like grape juice. And then the last thing, I think that's it. I think they're counting, there's 5 items in here. I think they're counting this as a singular item. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we didn't get any bonus items. So this is the Manicadar. I think it has some information about the owner. These are pretty. This is a 5-piece. Looks like Valentine. There's still tape. I guess I could see the tape on this. Like if it's going to be in the store, because like this could be sold like TJ Maxx or something that people can't steal the brushes, but in plastic. Okay. There we go. So here's what they look like. This one I could see maybe for highlighter. Same thing with this. Blush. Those I could see for like cheeks. And then these other. This packing. There's glue. Okay. This one packing brush looks like it would be a hair too big for my eyes, but it's not, they're not terrible. They feel a little bit on the cheaper side, but they're soft. So I'll put them in with my brushes. They'll get used periodically. And then these, I said maybe blush draping for this one when I get up near my eye, and then highlighter for this. I could see using those. And they're pretty. I like the gold and the pink handles. So that is everything that we got for February. You'll have to let me know if you get this, if you ended up with these 2 palettes or you ended up with this one and the other one. You'll have to let me know what the other one was. Do you like them? Do you wish you had gotten this one instead? Let me know what you thought of the boxes. And yeah, I will link them down below if you're interested. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Again, make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and hopefully I will see you in another video very, very soon. Bye, everybody.